I've been dating my spouse for 4 years now and we usually go to his house to hang out. I'm 24 years old and finishing up my bachelor's degree in criminal justice. One day when my spouse was throwing out the trash, my mother-in-law came and asked me,
"So when will you be done with school?"
I have 2 more semesters left.
You should have already had your degree by now. When it will be finished?
People finish with their BS degrees when they're 22.
You need to finish already.
I was so startled by what she said that I didn't even respond. I just sorta nodded as if I was guilty for not speeding up my process in school. As if it were that easy. I was so hurt inside. I didn't attend school for a semester because I had to help my single mom pay the bills to keep us afloat. My work schedule didn't coincide with my school schedule, so I chose to work at the time. It was survival versus school at that point, and I chose to put school on pause for a moment to help my family. The sad thing is, my mother-in-law knew this. Yet she still proceeded to make her comment. It crushed me. On top of that, she has also come at me for my weight by making slick comments.
Oh, you eat homemade food.
Honey, do you want to eat?
What do you respond to that?
She basically implied that all I eat is junk and that she's surprised. Yes, I eat homemade food. I just can't get past these harsh comments she makes. Here is the problem before but I fixed after, so do not skip my story. I try my best to keep the peace, but it makes me really uncomfortable when I come over. After constant discussions with my spouse regarding his family's behavior towards me and my dismissing of his "oh that's just how they are" comments, he has gotten better with sticking up for me and talking to her in private about the things she says, but she continues to say them. She tells her son that I'm too sensitive, when really I just don't tolerate rude comments dressed as a joke concern. Solution: what do you think I did without confronting her and escalating conflict? 1. Did I stand my ground and tell her that I don't appreciate her rudeness to me? Or 2. Did I ignore the issue and let her to continue disrespecting me? You won't even believe that I combined the 2 solutions without affecting my relationship with her and without being hurt. How? Since I do not appreciate her rudeness towards me and do not want to escalate the conflict to a level that is even worse, as well as I do not let her continue disrespecting me, here is the secret thing I did. When my mother-in-law criticized me about how I look, what I did is I smiled to her and I asked her this sarcastically. Mother-in-law, what do you think the best way so I can immediately lose weight so that no one can criticize me like what you did? Mother, do you still doing Zumba or not because you're getting bigger now? Maybe you focus on yourself because look at you as you get older, you need to take care of your weight. Do not mind me, I am too young and still have lots of opportunities and time to lose my weight. She did not got the hint and still haven't lowered myself to her level of disrespect. I do not feel hurt too because for me, since the question is sarcastic, her rudeness returned back to her. Always remember the golden rule by Confucius. Don't do unto others what you don't want done unto you. This is effective, believe me. After that she stopped throwing rude comments towards me. And you, give us your comment on how you handle this kind of situation.